It has handrails like in a bus, an S-class long Geländewagen. I found a piece of special equipment. You've never seen a roof like that. It's made of stainless steel to smash walls. For $120,000 you can buy a brand new Mercedes G500, but this one has a sliding door and special equipment on the roof that blocks all signals in the area. Or at least a stripper pole? This is a special Geländewagen with a special mission to protect the president. And I guess you've never seen a Mercedes like this one before. What does this secret car hide inside, and how is it going to protect you if someone just wants to kill you? These cars have a special name in the presidential convoy. They are called Lunar Hod. Don't even try to understand the name, it's just a code. You can easily recognize this car. For example, it has rear-view windows for the back seats. Have you ever seen something like that? Every passenger can understand what is happening around this car, during a chase or when you jump from it holding a gun. I'm not even saying that it has sliding doors like a minivan. But there, they're used to make luggage loading easier, and here to let you keep the door open on the go. So you can easily pick your Kalashnikov and imagine that you are a shooter on a helicopter. The only thing, it actually is a moon rover. Here is a special pedal. If you press it, the door will close. Otherwise, it blocks. And I don't think that you've seen a roof like this one. This roof reminds a hedgehog. There are so many sockets for special equipment, antennas and Motorola radio station that covers 400 kilometers distance. Or a Pilina 7 system that blocks all signals around the car. For example, you planted a bomb here, under the car, but you can't activate it. All signals are blocked. If suddenly, while you are walking down the street, your phone loses signal, it's not the phone provider's fault. Probably a car like this one just has passed by. There are many interesting things here, but I think that this one should be the deadliest one. You know, everybody thinks that those big antennas are the most dangerous, but this baby turns out to be the main weapon. Let's find out some more interesting features. Body handrails are an unusual detail. It can help the security guards to accompany the president's car. Then they can climb here and move along with the car. These side steps are mounted on reinforced frame, so it will keep up with the weight up to 250 kilograms. You can even hire Stas Beretsky to be your guard. We'll have a look at its interior a bit later. The body itself is pretty unusual. It's 54 centimeters longer. The whole car is 5 meters long, just like S-Class. An S-Class long Geländewagen. You will really have to look for a parking lot. Some people ask why President's security doesn't use WAZ cars. The answer is simple. WAZ can chase only another WAZ, so the President would have to use a car like this one. Well, Vladimir Vladimirovich, give it a try. It will be a bit cheaper. And here we have AMG engine, 500 horsepower. It can chase any convoy possible. On the front, steel protection like in Terminator movies. It's made of stainless steel. It can break through walls. Radiator, front lights, everything is just invincible. This car also has quick sliding windows and hidden external speakers. Back windows are tinted, so you'll never know how many people are there inside. It also has a side exhaust pipe and huge original wheels and brakes from G65 V12 that can easily stop this heavy vehicle. A dark grey car with red calipers. Stylish. In general, it's classic AMG Geländewagen from 2000s. All these panels, buttons, look at this cute additional seat regulation and the small distance to the windshield. Take a look at that G55 badge on transmission lever. This is the car that this G-Class is based on. Have a look at this cup holder, it reminds a pool hole. And if you spill your coffee, it will spill on your feet. And here the passenger has his own power supply. And it's not for your smartphones and other gadgets, WhatsApp, YouTube, no. It's used to power all sorts of special equipment. You can install lots of it here. Guys, I found a piece of special equipment. Have a look. Oh, what's that for? Write in the comments below if you know the answer. And the glove box. Oops, we have something here. And here is probably the smallest niche I've ever seen, with its own tiny door. As we've said, it's G55, 5.4 liters, V8 with a compressor, beautifully placed here. And by the way, this is the badge with the name of the guy who assembled this engine. It produces 507 horsepower. The same engine is installed on cars like these. The original G55 reached 100 km per hour in 5 seconds and a half. Maximum speed is 210 km per hour. That's great for a car that weighs more than 2 tons. This car is a bit heavier and slower. But what seems the most fascinating thing to me, the fuel consumption. Even back then, according to the official data, it was 21 liters per 100 kilometers in the city. It's according to the official data that are almost impossible to reach. This car is heavier and the real fuel efficiency, so it would be interesting to find out. The additional gas tank here is bigger than the gas tank your car has. This car has covered a 50,000 kilometers distance, and you can easily believe that. It didn't seem to have been used to drive regularly from home to office. This car is matte, very fashionable, just like latest 4-door Mercedes AMG GT. This car is very cool for filming chases. Have a look. The side steps are really wide. You can put a brick on the gas pedal, open the door and move to the back seat. And just look at that. Where else can you see a turning seat? Here it is. The car has additional light in the front and in the back. You can install police flashes in some case. Do you remember, some time ago in Russia many people used to drive with flashes. Even public toilets managers used to use them. I remember a young girl's call to radio where she wondered why nobody yields right of way. We have a call from Tatiana. She wants to tell us her story. I use flashes in my car and unfortunately nobody lets me pass on the road. And where do you work? I don't work at all. And how did you get the beacon lights? Now the rules are much stricter. I remember we tried to convert a Toyota Prius into a police car. You can simply buy a couple blue baskets and the design will definitely improve. And these are not all strange things about this car. Where could you find things like that? It has handrails like in a bus. And all materials are washable. I don't know, maybe you will need to wash blood or vomit stains. Who knows? Functional and practical. Have a look at these seats. Of course they can turn, but they look really cheap. This car is used for brutal work. Additional equipment can be placed here. Weapon racks, machine gun, some more cup holders. You can use it to put your rifle in here. Pretty functional. Wow, it has double floor. Here are the rails, but the floor is higher than usual. These double back doors are pretty special. I remember those action movies chase scenes with shooting. Actually, it's just another room here. It has lights, sound system, you can organize a small party here. Want some fresh air? Voila! The window opens. There are 4 additional seats here. Imagine a Mercedes stops and 8 tough guys with guns jump from it. You can order back-turning seats here, and these guys with guns will protect the back of the convoy. The stop signal was moved up there. There is a huge step here, so you can climb the car from the back. And if a stranger is doing something near the car, just like we do right now, you can monitor it with a camera that is installed here. Look, all these doors are closed with a tiny latch, and it has a CD changer. Sweet old stuff. Even tough guys need music. It's a pity you can hardly find a CD nowadays. This car is really cool. It looks much cooler than G-Wagens that were previously used, with long asses. I've even seen these cars being serviced by regular workshops. There is nothing special about it. Someone even makes miniature models of this car. It turns out to be relatively famous. It's a German company that builds special cars like Tesla-based hearses. Everything has to be silent and proper. If you really need this perfect Mercedes or a fantastic car for your convoy, here it is, in a wonderful condition. After this video you can check other reviews of unique Mercedes cars that we have, subscribe to our channel, press the like button, stay tuned. Bye.